Hello, everyone, and welcome to my coloring corner. Today is Saturday, and we've got a special guest from Larissa's Coloring Adventure.
Hello,
We've got
hello.
Larissa with us, and we will be coloring in a Circle of Life for our color along today, or our color in chat, or whatever you want to call it. Hi, Evie. So Evie is Yvonne, and Evie has a channel as well, Evie's Spirit of Coloring. And her channel is all in German. So all of
Wow,
everybody
all
out
in
there,
German.
well, she's in Germany. So
Yeah.
for everybody out there that is German speaking and would like to go to a channel that speaks specifically in German, instead of having to figure out what we're saying in English, go over to Evie's. She's got some awesome videos. Well, she will have some awesome videos when she uploads them. She keeps making them, and
Yeah.
then she gets
I feel
all
ya. I feel
self-conscious
ya.
about them, and
That's why I make the majority of all mine where it's there's no talking in my coloring ones. Now if you want talking, you can tune into some of my gaming videos, then it's different. But yeah.
the gaming videos are a lot different because there's a lot more cussing in those.
Well, that's 5M though.
Oh,
So
you did get 2 online. Okay, awesome. I have viewed them, but I viewed them in offline,
yeah,
so
like um I just try to get those in whenever I can. Those are just fun ones because I'm a gamer on the side. So
yeah, exactly, I don't do gaming videos, anymore, and I had a different channel for that, so
yeah. Well,
because
5M is a completely different type of thing.
a
It's big in
whole new
Twitch.
audience there.
Yeah, a whole different audience. That's why I have it all separated on my channel with between the coloring videos and the gaming stuff. So
Yeah.
it's easy for people to know the difference between
Yep.
what's a coloring video, what's a gaming video. So
Yep, exactly. We're gonna be using the old brute funers, and I don't know how old, Larissa's set is, but
let's
mine is
see.
quite old, so
I have the ones that say the silver pruner with a number. Can't really. It's a little out of focus, but
yeah. What
yeah.
what number is that?
This one's a 25.
So 25 should be red.
Yeah, it's a version of red.
Okay,
So
so yeah, let's see this one.
yeah, it looks similar to mine. Mine's
Yeah,
like a
so
pinky kind of red, but it's a red.
yeah. So more than likely we have the same set. So when I
Yeah.
call out a number, you might actually even be able to, color the same things.
Yeah.
You might actually, if you're stuck with a color, I might actually be able to help you.
Yeah.
Hi, Ruthie.
Hello, hello.
Hi, Evelyn. So I hope everyone has had a wonderful week. Evelyn, thank you very much for the wonderful Christmas books. I just love them. I think they're awesome.
Christmas.
Yes, Christmas. I have to get started on my Christmas cards.
Haven't even really thought about Christmas. It's all about fall for me right now. So
Well, yeah, and this is the reason why we're coloring this page is because
yeah, it's that acorn.
it's it's the page we're coloring is the acorn, and
Yeah.
we have a color event in our Facebook group. Larissa is one of the moderators to my Facebook group,
Yes, I am.
and the theme of the event is supers in fall. So it's color anything superhero-ish or fall. So I've already colored superheroes with her husband. So now I'm going to color fall with her. Hi, Tammy. What are you doing up, my dear girl? Tammy is in Australia.
Oh, I have a friend that I gamed with. He was from Australia, and I also had a friend that was from New Zealand
Yeah,
too.
there
And
there's a
so,
there's a New Zealander here somewhere. I'm pretty sure she's probably is probably lurking. It all depends if Mandy's in the house or not.
yeah.
But most of my viewership is usually sleeping at about this time, except for Tammy. Tammy and Yvonne. Yvonne should be sleeping too, but she's always here, and I love it. I love her
Yeah.
for it. All right, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump on in. I'm going to stick you over on the close up here so that we can start coloring. We're just going to color little bits of it because obviously we're not going to get through the whole thing today.
Yeah, there's like no way we can finish the whole thing.
Exactly. So I have all my handy dandy pencils out. So we're going to start coloring the top of the acorn. And I'm going to just try to color just on one side so I can get a little bit of everything done. Oh. Well, that is awesome, and thank you so much for being here. How was your matinee? I really, really want to see it. Tammy and her girls were in a play, uh, and for Cinderella, and I really want to see it.
Oh, nice.
Hi, Ashley. Hi, Sheena. Hey, Blue. I missed you. I haven't seen Blue in ages.
You know, I have a friend named Blue. He's an interesting character. he's prominently featured in like my 5M stuff because like I normally RP with him, and there's a couple other guys that I do RP with too. But it's mainly with him. Like some of the most recent, the STRP shenanigans, like the guy I'm riding along with as I'm a cop, that's Blue, and he's funny.
Yeah, Blue's a nice guy. He's are you in France, Blue, or Montreal? I think you're in France, but I could be wrong, which happens often. So,
Yeah.
but Blue is actually in our Facebook group.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I post whenever I can. Between working and stuff, like I get work like my coloring's done whenever I get to
Yeah.
them.
Yep, and that's why you have so many works in progress.
Yes, I have a billion works in progress. Like it's ridiculous. I
Yes,
need
you
to
are
just sit
French.
down and
You are
get
very
them all
French.
done.
So I'm just going through with number 159 and doing the dark areas of the
Oh,
top.
see, I'm using 87. So
I have 87 here. I just use it next.
I only have the 120 set. So like obviously I don't
Oh,
have a
okay.
159.
Okay. Well, if you're going to be all that way.
Hey, I mean it's okay. Whatever gets it.
Exactly. I have the 168 set because I have horrible full set syndrome.
Yeah, see, I wanted to try these out, and then I was like, okay, well, I'll just get the 120 set and go from there.
Yeah, the pictures of you and the girls, Tammy, are just adorable. You are so awesome. Yeah, and for a guy, girl in guy's garb, you're pretty handsome too. I have horrible full set syndrome, so it's
Yeah. I don't know. I get stuff here and there whenever like I either get like gift cards or like I won't have a little extra money to spend or just want to try something out. Not too often though, obviously, because like gotta cover other things. But
yep.
and I mean I have a decent amount of stuff right now, so I want to try to like use up what I have.
Yeah, people look at my collection and go, "Okay, that's just overboard."
I mean, I do have a lot though. Like I mainly have sets of colored pencils. Like I have a lot of colored pencils.
Yeah, I look at my collection and go, "Okay, maybe I should stop." And then I find another cup, and then I find another set of pencils I really, really want. Hi,
I think
Mikey.
the only pencils that like I really want to get, but like and they're on my wish list right now are the rest of the Black Widows because I only have the skin tone sets, which my husband got me for Christmas last year. Um, and that's literally all like the only Black Widows I have is the skin tone sets, the two sets, the darks and the lights. But that's like the only ones I have so far of those, and I have the rest of them on my wish list. I just have yet to get them.
Yeah, there's another Black Widow set coming out next month, I do believe.
Oh yeah, they're good pencils, like really nice.
Yes, I have well, it's not my fault. They keep on putting out pretty pencils.
I know I love colored pencils. Like I
They're
started
so
out on the
pretty.
Crayolas and stuff growing up, and
You know, like the
yeah,
Phoenix are just so pretty. Yeah, I do believe Tammy's got a couple of pictures of her in her decked out for the play on Instagram.
yeah.
Yeah, I have issues when it comes to colored pencils.
I love colored pencils. They're so nice. Like you can blend with them. You can like do different like pressure by varying the pressure. You can make stuff darker or lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might need to do that since you're after me. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you had them on Instagram or not. All right, so I've got half of the acorn top done here with the dark. So I'm going to move on to the next color.
Okay, you do that. I like finishing with one color before I move to the next one. It's just like a
Oh,
thing with me.
well, I'm only showing half of,
Yeah,
so
you're like
that
more zoomed in than I am. So
I'm only showing half so that I'm not here all day doing, one area. Because I would be. And the next color I'm going to use is number 39. And I'm just going to bring it out a little bit from the darker color here.
I don't even know where my 39 is. Somewhere. Is it there? That's no. Aha! Found it. My 39.
And hopefully I'm in screen. Of course not. And nobody told me.
Rip.
Oh, sorry, Blue. Yeah, Larissa, if you can introduce yourself.
Oh yeah. So
People missed it.
I'm Laurissa. I have my channel Larissa's Coloring Adventure. AJ's fan art is my husband. That's AJ. Um, I've been doing my channel's been active only for like a couple of months, but like I mean I've been around on the coloring stuff for a while now. I met Renee when we were in Coloring Book Cafe. Together, we were in their group, and then we branched out, and then here we are now in Renee's group that she created, which I talked her into.
Yeah, you did.
I was
Well,
like, "Are you sure? Like, you never know."
between you and Penny,
Yeah.
yeah, between the two of you, Penny talked me into doing the YouTube channel, and once I got the YouTube channel going, she started in on on the Facebook channel, and you started in on the Facebook channel. It's like, okay, well, if we hit 100,
And look at you now.
yeah, we hit 100, and I opened the Facebook channel because that's what I said I was
Yeah, and
going to do.
look at your Facebook group now, and it's like it's popping.
Yeah, it is. I want to see what Poet did with her prize last week.
Yeah, I'm interested too. When I'm not coloring, I am active in the video gaming world. I am part of the small town roleplay community over on 5M. I am a senior moderator, part of their staff team, as well as like I am like the second in command of their fire department in that server. I've started out actually over on Simple Life RP. My friend Chucky ran that server, and he had stepped down from running all of that. And also, another thing I do when I'm not coloring, like I watch TV, I read books, I work at a hospital IRL, so like I'm working as well, stuff like that. So that's basically what I do when I'm not coloring.
And she talks her husband into drawing superheroes.
Not well, like he does that on his own, but but yeah, and on my YouTube channel, I do have my videos separated into playlists between the gaming videos and the coloring videos, so that if you want to just watch the coloring videos, that you can just watch those. The gaming videos is a disclaimer that is not it is 18 plus for that.
Yeah, definitely not under 18.
Yeah, because it is Grand Theft Auto 5 based, and yeah.
Larissa's channel link is in the description below the video. So if you want to go over to Larissa's channel, definitely do so. Say hello.
I have a couple videos that I need to put up. One that it's done editing. I've done finished editing, and one that I need to edit that I made this morning. I need to put up there. And then I have probably going to have another one because like it's going to be a gaming one because we did stuff for 9/11 with it being today, and there's a lot of guys in there that are first responders. So
and absolutely, that is another thing of today is the fact that it is 9/11. We do have to at 11 o'clock show respect by being silent for 11 seconds.
Yeah, so I'll have a video of what we did in server, which they did a little ceremony. It would have been at 10 o'clock my time, but they're supposed to be doing another one later because my friend Sean, who happens to be the first in command on the fire department over there, he put together a big event for that, and so I want to put together a video showing how it went and everything for that. So
awesome. Oh, awesome, Evelyn. Thank you. that is appreciated. Evelyn went and subscribed.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to make more coloring videos. I just do it whenever I can.
You need not tell your son, otherwise he'll make you a gamer. That's funny, Marilyn.
Yeah, the majority of the gaming videos are American Truck Sim and 5M. I've been playing American Truck Sim too. So, because my friend Chucky just gifted me Wyoming, which is the new DLC where you can drive truck in Wyoming, and I'm so excited. So, like, I started playing it a lot, and I like getting all the achievements.
That's cute. I'm too small to drive truck.
Well, I mean, it's in a virtual world, and
I know.
the AI in that game, like, they're very interesting. They're very funny.
Yeah. Yeah, there are a ton of gamers that color. That is very true.
Yeah. At one point I talked my friend Blue into wanting to color, and I had given him a couple recommendations on like a set of markers, and a set of pencils, and a coloring book, and like he only went and got the markers, and then he was complaining to me that like all the markers bled through the paper, and I was like,
yeah,
well, that happens. And then he's like, it bled through the next page, and it's like, you're supposed to put something behind it. I was basically teasing him for it, but like I was just
turn down this light. It's too bright. There we go.
But my friend Russ, he basically enables me.
Exactly.
Like he like follows my Amazon wish list, and he'll go and he'll just like randomly give me stuff. There was one day he like gifted me a really nice drawing set, and I was like, this is so cool. Like I could do some more drawing, because I'm not the greatest at drawing things. I draw a little bit, but like it's mainly like I have to have like some decent type of reference to go off of, and even then it doesn't look all that great. I did draw a picture from my friend Chucky of a Chucky doll, following a YouTube tutorial, and then I colored it, and then I sent it to him, and I was like, you have to make this your Discord profile picture for at least 2 weeks. Like I spent time on this.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, Evelyn, it is amazing that there are adults that were not in existence when that happened. I can't believe it's been 20 years already.
9/11. I was in third grade. I remember like getting home from school, and all the parents were like talking about like, oh, the like gas prices were gonna go up and stuff, and going home and seeing on the news like everything that was happening.
Yeah.
They didn't really say much to any of us while we were in school, but like I think if I remember, I think they may have let us out of school early. I don't remember. My mom would be like better to remember that stuff, but yeah, I was in third grade, and so I would have been like 8, 9, something like that, around that time.
Yeah. Yeah, my son was 6. My oldest son was 6. Just making sure I haven't missed anything or anybody. So I used a bit of yellow. Now I'm going to use a bit of orange in here. Just going in and doing some of the leaves.
Oh, you're already on the leaves. I'm still on the top of the acorn.
Told you, I'm just doing half. I'm just doing half because I know if I was to, try to do the whole thing, I would end up forever just on the top of the acorn.
Yeah, like I think if I were to do like a whole picture in a stream, it would like be several hours.
Mm-hmm.
I know, like most of the time, this like the most recent video I put up, like me coloring that picture with just markers took about an hour. And so I sped it up, obviously, because like don't want to sit there for a whole hour watching it in real time. I time lapse it technically. I guess you could say I just speed up the speed of the
Yeah.
video when
Yeah.
I added it. Otherwise, you'd be sitting there for a while.
Yep, that's why I do small areas.
Yeah.
And I'll do an entire coloring. It's just these ones are so busy and so detailed
Yes, there is
that
so much detail in these pictures. Between these and Kirby Roseanne's,
yeah,
they're like his stuff, and then like some of Johanna Basford's, hers are kind of detailed too, depending on what you do.
depending upon which ones, yeah.
Yeah.
This one is a lot of small details, so you can't really well, I'm quite sure you probably could if you really tried hard, but you can't really use inks
Yeah,
to,
not
to,
so much.
to block out color.
I mean, you can use them like you can use fine liners from like really fine details and stuff,
No,
but
like for example,
no, like not for like
aquatic.
the blocking out the
Yeah,
whole area. No, it would
yeah,
just end
like
up in a mess.
it would, because it's such a small details. They're gorgeous details, but they're small
Yeah, they're
details.
like really, really pretty details, but yeah.
Wow, Evelyn. Well, I'm glad he was late. Evelyn's boss's son was supposed to start an internship at a company in Tower 2. He
Oh
missed his
gosh.
train and was late.
Well, yeah, thank God that like there was a higher power like making sure he was late that day. Like
Yeah, thank goodness he was late. Yeah, small pictures are great for streaming. That is true.
yeah. Or pictures that are like ones that you can just like straight color or
Yeah, when you're doing
nothing super detailed.
when you're doing autumn leaves though,
Right,
a little
right.
bit more difficult. Oh, my yellow wants to run away. Yeah. Yvonne, the worst thing that I ever did was the very first picture I ever live streamed was a Kirby Roseanne.
Oh, yep. I could believe that. That was the worst idea ever.
And not only was it a Kirby Roseanne, but it was done with the Faber-Castell Pitt pens I had never used before.
Yeah.
Because I'm just a glutton for punishment. I like the Pitt pens, but I'd never used them before. So
probably not the best thing to ever
yeah.
start
So
off your live streaming with.
let's start live streaming with it because yeah, we're smart. Yeah, the very first one I ever did on my old channel was a Kirby Roseanne, the skull with the flowers.
I think I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember watching that.
Yeah, that's the first one I ever did on the other channel. The channel that we shall not name.
It's like Voldemort.
Yeah, exactly. It's the Voldemort channel.
Yeah. Renee just goes big or goes home.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Go big or go home. Exactly, Ashley. Yeah, the very first one I ever did was at Kirby Roseanne. And it's like, yeah, this was smart.
What did you learn today?
I learned how to use Pitt pens, and I learned that I'm silly. but I got it done and it's gorgeous. So I think
Yeah,
I
there
did
you
all right.
go. You got it accomplished.
Hi, Stacy.
Hello, hello, welcome.
We have guest Stacy. So for anyone that wants to check out Laurissa's channel, it is of course in the description below the video.
I don't have a whole lot of videos currently. I'm working on getting more
She's
whenever I
working on
can.
it. She works full time, so and
Yeah.
she's one of our medical professionals, so we have to be nice to her.
Well, I work in registration at the
But still,
hospital.
you're still a
But
medical
yeah.
professional.
I wouldn't say like I know everything that there is to know about all that. I didn't say that, but like I do what I can.
You're still one of our medical professionals that we have to be nice to. You're the one that sends us bills, so we have to be.
No, that would be the patient accounts people. Like I'm the person that checks you in and answers
You're the
the
one that.
phone.
Oh, okay. So you're the one that makes sure that we don't sit in the waiting room forever.
Yeah.
Still one of our medical professionals.
And like we get a lot of age groups through there, and so I try to be as helpful as I can.
Well, actually, I didn't go that far. I actually, didn't use a water based in. Well, I guess they're water based, aren't they?
Are they? I don't know. My husband has them. I don't use them. So
the pit pens.
yeah, AJ uses them mainly for like drawing stuff. So he has the black ones.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they're an Indian ink, which reacts the same way as a water color pen. Not like a water paint pen, but like a water-based ink pen.
Yeah.
They're just more permanent.
Yeah, they sound like they would be like rather messy.
They are a little bit.
I'm not a big fan of really messy
I think
things.
I want some purple. I think I want some purple. Where is my purple?
Well, it is a night sky because it does have like a moon.
Well, yeah,
So
I'm putting some purple on the leaves.
oh,
Want some purple in the leaves.
I'm almost done with the top.
Exactly. You have to be really, really nice to Laurissa, or you wait forever in the hospital.
Yeah, I could make you wait like several hours, but I'm not going to do that because that would just be mean. But
You say that you have a broken ankle, but you're being a dick to me. So it's
well,
not
I also
life-threatening.
like
So
I also sometimes work the ER desk, so like I'll check in people to the ER, and like people would be waiting for like a very long time, and then be like coming up and they're like, "How much longer will it be?" And I have to tell them how many people are in front of them, and if the beds are like full, which lately we've been really full with COVID and stuff. So like they have the triage nurse, like they do a good job of like prioritizing. So like it's like they'll get to you as soon as they can. Like there's some other things that are a little bit more important at the moment.
yeah. As soon as your broken finger.
But yeah, it just depends on like what you're there for and stuff
Yeah.
like that too, for how soon they get to you. And
Yeah.
I mean, I've been in there before as a patient, so like I understand. Like I've been in those shoes before of like waiting a long time, so it's not like I don't necessarily know what I'm talking about. So
Yeah. Yeah. I've been there too. It sucks.
yeah.
But I'm not going to be mean to the nurse that's sitting there because how much longer do you want to wait?
Right. Well, and I'm not a nurse. I'm not
Or
medically really trained.
the person sitting there.
Right. There
I'm not
are
gonna
some
be mean.
hospitals where like some of their registrar people are actually medically trained. I know one nearby me that I had walked into their ER so I could get to another part of the hospital at nighttime. Their people were like EMT trained, so like
Oh yeah,
their registrars were EMT trained, which I thought that was really really cool. Like that
that's
they
cool.
um, could help with like people that come in. And then, of course, that's a bigger hospital, but
Yeah, exactly, Tammy. Only go to the ER if you need an ambulance.
but I mean, I like the place where I work, and like they're all rather friendly, and
Well, that's
some of them are like interesting characters.
well,
I really like working with them. So,
hospitals are fun to work in
and I've been there a year now.
Oh,
I just
wow.
hit my year anniversary this last Wednesday.
Has it already been a year?
Yeah, since I started there.
Holy
Yeah,
crumbs.
yeah.
Ay, ay,
And
ay.
it was a small world too because I found out my husband's cousin works there in HR, and that his wife happens to be my boss.
Oh.
I was like, oh yeah, this is a small world.
Mhm.
And I know when I started, the girls that started the same time I did, like they were giving me crap for it because they're like, oh, you just got your job because like of who you're related to. And it's like, no, honestly, I didn't know I was related until like a week after I got hired.
Oh my God, Evelyn, that's terrible.
Oh gosh, yeah, that's not good.
It's like, yeah, I'm having a problem here. Oh no, you're too young for that. Well, guess
And it's
what?
like,
Obviously not.
right.
Well, yeah, I can understand how they got fired. Scary situation.
Yeah, if I would have had to deal with that, like, oh my gosh, like I could not imagine what you had to go through.
I would have been PO'd.
Yeah.
So how's that top coming?
Hmm?
How's the top coming?
I think I got the top done. I'm working on the trees now.
Are you just going to color brown all day?
Probably. Probably will just color brown.
Yeah, she's going to use two colors today, brown and brown.
I don't know. I saw the trees and wanted to start coloring the trees, okay?
Oh my goodness, Evelyn. That's horrible. Hi, Catherine. Well, I'm glad that you were able to get there, at least. Yeah, I would be really angry with the medical services at that point.
I guess it just depends on who you would have. Like some of them are good, some of them aren't. It just depends on where you're at.
Well, yeah. But if I had an ambulance guy come up and say, "Hey, yeah, you're not having a stroke, you're too young." And then, by the time I got to the hospital, I was almost dead. Not able to speak properly, and
Yeah.
yeah, I'd be a little bit ticked.
Fun.
These leaves are tiny.
Yeah, the leaves. Yeah. I like coloring like larger areas.
Leaves are little, little, little.
They're baby leaves, even though it's fall.
They're not really baby leaves. They're just little. It's just a little tree. For everyone that joined last Saturday for the giveaway of the swatch books for the 1500 giveaway, everyone that won, their swatch book has been sent out.
You need to
So
sell those, honestly. Like, I would totally go and buy them. They look so good. Like, and my favorite part, not just where it's this like spot where you could swatch, but like the color wheel you had in there. Like, I want it.
yeah, I have considered it, and I'm still considering it.
Yeah, but see, like, people buy that stuff. So,
Yeah, if I print it myself at home, I can only print so many at a time because,
right.
like, I
You could do
have,
like with like the Etsy thing.
yeah, but then they don't do um, the right paper.
Oh.
Like that's one of the things about the swatch book that was really good is that I used a really, really good paper in it as well.
Well, you
I
could do
do,
like, I don't know if you've ever heard of her, but Mariola Budick, she does like stuff where like she'll actually make her sets of art, like she'll print it on special paper and send it all like nicely gift wrapped and stuff
yep,
to her Etsy people that purchase from her. So like, I mean, that's honestly what I was thinking about. Like, you could do something similar to that. Like,
yeah. And to print it out and bind it and all that. It's not extremely expensive,
yeah,
but it's time consuming.
like you would want to at least like make it like a reasonable price to make up for labor and materials.
Yeah. Yeah. So by the time I was done, with the labor, the materials, and the shipping,
Yeah.
it would cost and the binding and all that fun stuff. It would cost approximately $60 to $65.
Oh wow.
But it's all done with high quality,
Right, right. The quality would outweigh it though.
and that's with shipping and everything else, and that's just shipping in the US. If I was to ship it out of country, like I had to ship one because one of my winners was from out of the country, and it was almost $40 to ship it to her.
Yeah, shipping's no joke.
So I have to be careful, and I don't want to, alienate half of my community by
Right,
saying, okay, I can't send this to you. I can't sell this outside of the US.
right. There's probably some way that you can get it accomplished though. You just have to do some research into it.
Yep, exactly. And that's the thing is I have to do the research and I haven't gotten there yet. I keep working on it.
Yeah.
But, if you are a member to the channel, they are actually one of the member perks is the PDFs. So you can print it off yourself. And that's a part of the membership perks. So, hi, Joyce. Hi, Terry Lynn. And Terry Lynn just showed all the other membership perks. I love those emotes. I love my little choo-choo train emote.
Your enable train.
Yep.
I always see those posts, and I wish I could win the lottery so I could just go and buy everything. Like, just drop all that money towards to Amazon,
Yeah.
and then have like all of the packages. Have the UPS guy very confused. I don't think AJ told you this story, but like there was I had ordered Johanna Basford's World of Wonders, and at the same time I bought the Castle Art Soft Touch
Oh
pencils.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And so, anyways, I'm anxiously waiting for the package to show up. And our neighbor directly across the street, their house number is just one different than ours. Like ours is 328 and theirs 329.
Mm-hmm.
And so like we're sitting there and we're sitting here and like we're watching for the UPS guy. He shows up, but no package gets dropped off. Okay. And I get this notification saying, "Oh yeah, it was dropped off at the front door," and it's like, well, there's nothing there. And I look across the street, and the little kid is across the street. He had gotten home from school or something, and I was like, "Oh man, I bet you I know what they did. I bet you they
They
took
put
it over
it on
there."
the neighbor's door.
And so I'm like, okay, I don't know how to approach this little kid to try to get my package. And so I walk up to her. I was like, "Hi, I live across the street.
I think you have my package."
Well, no. I was like, "Are your parents home?" And he's like, I think my dad gets off work soon and yada yada." And I was just like, how do I get my package from this little kid? And so I was like, well, did you guys get any packages today? He's like, well, yeah, something from my mom. And it's like, okay. And I was trying to get more information out of the little kid. I was just like, okay, well, what did the package say on it? Like, whose name was on there? Like, honestly trying to get more information because, like, obviously it wasn't on his porch anymore because he had brought it inside. And so eventually, I don't know how I did it, but I talked him into bringing the package outside. And I take one look at it, and it has my name on it and our address across the street. And I was like, oh, hey, yeah, this is my package. Like, this is my name right here. This is our address across the street. And I was like, and afterwards I was telling my friends, I was like, yeah, so like I went over across the street to like talk to the little kid into giving me our package. And they basically were like, oh, so you went over and you shook down a little kid for your package? And I was like, no.
Hi, Mandy. That's funny.
Like, yeah, but it's like, I don't know what his mom was going to do with like colored pencils and a coloring book. Like, I don't think she would have had time for that, number one, because she works and she's got her kiddos. Number two, like, she would have been like, what is this?
Well, number two, she would have opened it. She would have looked at the package and said, okay, this is not for me.
Yeah.
But a little kid is going to sit there going, okay, well, that's a female name. That must be my mom's name.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know my mom's name until I was like getting married and had to fill out forms.
Oh, see, I knew my mom's name growing up and stuff because, I mean, it was something that like we learned early on.
Yeah. My mom's name was Mom.
I mean, obviously, I called my mom, but like, I mean, it was kind of one of those things with like doing after school activities and stuff like that. Like, it made sense to know what your mom's name was. So.
Yeah, no, I didn't know my mom's name. My mom's name was Mom.
But yeah, like they thought I shook down a little kid to get my Johanna Basford Roll of Wonders coloring book and my Castle Arts. Like, I was like, no. It's just the UPS driver can't read. So
yeah, exactly, Evelyn. They don't seem to understand the difference between 107 and 109.
Stuff like that. Yeah, just one number difference. And so, like, every time we expect a package now from UPS, like, I'll tell my husband if he's going to be home, I'll be like, so watch for the UPS guy and, like,
watch the neighbor's house.
Yeah. Because it's
yeah, just
like,
stalk the neighbors. It's okay.
Well, no, like, to, like, stop the UPS guy before he goes to the neighbor's house.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Like, watch out the window. Be like, stalk out the window.
Yeah, stalking the neighbors. You you've got AJ stalking the neighbors. That's
Not
funny.
necessarily. It's just well, and there's times where we've gotten their packages, and so we'll just
Yeah,
take them over there and set them on their porch. But I mean,
yeah. I know, but it's funnier my way.
right?
It's funnier my way.
Yeah, all just to get one coloring book and some pencils.
So when you get surprise packages, I guess it's really
Yeah,
interesting.
well, I mean, for stuff though that comes through UPS, I'll get an email that says, "Oh, you have like a package coming from UPS, like at whatever day or whatever, and this is your delivery window." And it's like there's sometimes where like I can follow the package too on a live map, and so I can see where the UPS guy is, and be like, maybe I should go and find him and like get it, my package directly from him wherever he's parked at. I always
Well,
joke about that.
yeah, now you're just stalking the UPS guy.
No, I don't actually do it. I just watch the little like
I
because they
know, but
have
it's
the follow
funnier.
your delivery on the live map thing, so
Yep.
I just watch it on there. And there's times though, like it'll like the map won't update, and you're like, I'll just be like, "Where are you at? Like, why are you down here in this little corner?"
Because I had other things to do. You're not the
It's
only
just,
one in the world.
I know, but it's really funny. It just makes me laugh.
Mhm.
And then sometimes it just depends on which driver we get. Sometimes
Oh
the
my
UPS driver will ring the
god.
doorbell, and sometimes they won't. So
That's awful, Ashley. I would be too. I'd be really ticked off. Ashley got last time she got a
yeah,
delivery, the
I was
driver
reading her
left it on
comment.
the
Yeah,
it's
like that's
like, "Oh
crazy.
my goodness." I would be ticked. Hi, Katrina.
Hello,
Sorry if I
hello.
missed you coming in. And Mandy, getting up so early. I hope everything was okay last night and you were able to check everything out. They had storms.
Oh wow, yeah, storms are not fun.
Well, Mandy is in New Zealand,
Yeah.
so it's like 5:30 in the morning there.
I'll eventually start using another color other than brown.
Yeah.
I'm almost done with the tree, like the tree trunks.
Well, I've gone back to brown because now I'm doing tree trunks and roots. I'm just debating on whether or not I should do the inside area in like a spring motif or if I should continue with the like do it half spring, half fall, or so many things going through my little tiny head.
Right?
Yeah, Tammy is up early. She went and laid down and got to sleep really early, so she's up really early today. Yeah, sometimes Tammy comes in on my Saturday streams and I just want to tell her, honey, just you lay your head back down and just fall
Back
back
to
asleep
sleep.
because it's like 3 o'clock in the morning.
There's been times where like I've told like my gaming buddies to go to bed
Oh
because
yeah.
like they're in different time zones and be like, "You need sleep. Go to sleep."
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
there was one night it was while I was still working at the factory job, and so I would get home at like 2 in the morning my time, and like I'm friends with this guy that's a medic over in New York, and he was still awake, and it's like, go to sleep.
Yep. Yeah, Bob has friends that are in Prague and things like that, and it's like he gets home from work and they're still up, and it's like, "What are you still doing up?
Like, go
Go
to
to
sleep.
bed."
Go to sleep.
Like 3 o'clock in the morning your time. Go to bed. Yeah, it got to a point where Bob had to get an international clock for his desk so we know what time the guys were up. Yeah, you know, just every once in a while you get that one person that doesn't want to do his job properly. We've lived here for almost 12 years now, and we've only had one that was a bit of an arse, and he would stand on the sidewalk and throw them into the yard. And he kept on trying to tell everybody that it was because our dog was large and scary.
Oh, I like looking at like the stories on like Facebook about like um why people didn't get their packages from like the delivery drivers. And I remember seeing one where like somebody had a bear in their driveway.
Well, that would be enough of a reason. I can understand the bear, but my dog is inside. She's not outside.
Our dog, we keep him inside unless we throw him in the backyard, and that's really all that we would do with him. Which we're trying to find him a home because he doesn't get
Oh,
along with our cat. So
yeah. Well, Yvonne, you're not supposed to be getting up for the streams, in the middle of the night, 4:30 in
you
the
can always go
morning.
back in and watch them later. Like that's the miracle of YouTube. Like you can
Yeah,
go right back in and watch
she
them.
likes to chat, and I like chatting with her.
Yeah, true. There is that perk.
Yeah, mine is people are horrified of my dog when they see her until they actually meet her because she is her breed is a pure wolf with a touch of Malamute in her. So she actually has all the markings of a full wolf. So people see her and immediately get frightened of her, and it's like, she's the biggest suck in the world. Like, really, she's on my couch snoring.
See, I did colors other than brown. You should be proud.
I am proud. And I'm loud. Loud and proud.
uh,
But yeah, mine is just a big old suck. No matter what you do, she'll cuddle you to death before she'll do anything to you. Unless you're really mean to her, and then she's not very nice. I need a certain color, and I can't remember if I have it.
what color are you looking for?
It's a gray-green kind of color.
A gray green kind of color. Try 59 or 29. Those look like gray greens on mine. And I don't know, with your set, it might be close.
I'm trying to find 59. My brain's not working. Da, da, da. Yeah, I think 59 for mine is up in the blue somewhere.
Okay, well, my 59, like it looks like a grayish green kind of color on my swatch chart. So
And maybe I don't have it. So I don't have 59. So that or else I'm just not seeing it. Which is very possible.
aww.
My
Sade.
eyes don't work. Dog pick contest coming. Yes, yes. Wolfhounds are big, big teddy bears. Shyla is just the biggest baby ever. Evelyn saw my dog. I showed Evelyn my dog. My dog
Well,
has an
you're friends with me on Facebook, Renee, so you've seen a couple pictures of my dog. So
yeah.
there's more of the
Yeah.
cat though. She's the queen.
She is the queen because
Yes.
no,
Yes,
I
she
think
most definitely is the queen of the house.
number 41 will work. Yep. Yep. My puppy is well, she's not even a puppy anymore. My goodness, she's almost 12. And turning 11. I think she's turning 11 this year. She's an old girl. But yeah, she's funny. Yes, yes, she was on the Christmas tree. Yes, dogs are always puppies. Yeah,
Or as I used to call them when I was younger, buppies.
puppies.
Oh yeah. Everything was a puppy. Anything and everything. All animals were puppies.
Ah.
My mom would tell me stories about like how when I was younger and she would try to start an argument with me about like a dog or something and I'd be like, "No, it's a puppy."
Yeah.
And I was really like adamant too. Like I was just like, "It is a puppy."
Yep. Sure it is, kiddo. Whatever you say for this moment, but she'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue
And
over
then my
you.
brothers always tease me about it too. Like my older brother, he'll tease me about it.
Yep. That's what older brothers are for.
Oh yeah, I love my older brother. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, he'll
But
always
that's
tease
what
me
they're
about it.
for. That's what they're for is to tease you.
Yeah, I'm the only girl out of 6 kids. Yeah. Just
Yeah,
so
exactly. Dogs go from young puppy to older puppy. That's exactly right. Although the older puppies, they creak a lot more, groan a
yeah,
lot
sure.
more.
Growing up, like we had a dog. Her name was Lady Elmer George. That was her American Kennel Club registered name. She was a purebred black lab. We had her when we were growing up, and she ended up passing away from bone cancer when I was in like the 8th grade. I think is whenever my parents had her put down. And she was a good dog. My dad had originally gotten her as a hunting dog because like he wanted something that he could go hunting with.
Hmm.
And she ended up not working out because like she couldn't learn how to do all that. But
How to flush birds.
like she couldn't really figure it out.
That looks better, I think. Maybe. God, that looks awfully yellow on this camera.
Yeah.
It's not this yellow, I promise. It's actually got greens and browns in it. Really, it does. I'm going to switch to the other camera because I'm just feeling
You're
self-conscious
just
now.
self-conscious. Yeah.
See, it does have browns in it. Really. Yep. Yeah, I can see that. I know I've used a lot of yellows and oranges in this, but it's not as yellow and orange as it looks on my other camera. I don't know why it's
The camera always like makes it look different than what it actually looks like
well,
real life.
the silly thing is that one camera shows one way and the actual way, and then
Yeah.
the other camera shows completely different. It's like,
But yeah, the cameras are gonna like completely change.
yeah,
It,
like
like it
Larissa's
usually
leaf.
doesn't usually like give it justice.
We're gonna show Larissa's leaves because Larissa's leaves look cool.
I'm just using oranges, reds, and yellows. So
But they look cool.
yeah.
And your reds look pink.
Well, they're actually red. They're actually red. So like I said, like the camera like will show it up as completely different than what it actually looks like. Like it'll
Yeah.
be off.
It's off center.
What's off center?
I said it's off kilter, like the camera. It's off the camera is off centered, off
Colored, off
off
pigmented.
its rocker, darn it.
Yeah.
It's got a little titch. Ah, nobody heard that. It didn't happen. And since Larissa's camera's the only one showing, nobody saw it either. So it really didn't happen. We are using the Brute Funer original.
Like the old ones, the South Suns.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I'm using the 120 set. She's got the 168.
8, yeah. And for some reason, I look very yellow, but that's okay. Got a lot of yellows and oranges going on. Reds.
Well, it is fall, so I mean, that is a thing that happens. I'm ready for like the fall festival stuff. Like, our fall festival here in this town isn't until next month, the week of my birthday, but the week before that is the festival that's in the town where my husband grew up, like that area. So that's like the weekend before that.
Cool.
And that's usually when we go yearly to go visit his dad, just to like stop in and say, "Hey, what's up?" kind of stuff.
We're coming to see the festival, but we figured we'd stop in and say hello.
Well, I mean, his dad's house is like right on the way there, so
we'll just wave as we go by.
if we waved as we went by, he probably wouldn't see us because he's got a lot of trees and overgrowth, and so he probably even.
Well, just text him and say, "Okay, watch the road. Watch it.
Let's see if we texted him. Like the way that the cell phone service works up there is, if we texted him to tell him
get the text for another week. Yeah.
Well, no, he wouldn't get it if he was at home.
Oh.
That's because it's like up near the Missouri River, and so like everything lives.
Yes, Brute
like,
Funer is love.
I
was considering using my 520 Brute Funers, but then it wouldn't have been the same. So
I can't understand why somebody would want 520 color pencils.
Because it's awesome.
That's too many.
and they're awesome pencils. Like I
Like,
just
I don't
opened,
think I would have
I
enough
just
space to put them anywhere.
I just did a 240 set. Is that any better?
I think the smallest set of pencils I have is the Prisma's 150s.
The biggest set, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the biggest set I have is 520.
But yeah, that's like the most pencils I have in a set. It's the Prisma 150 set. Like that's my largest set I even have. So, where am I located? I am in the middle of the U.S. General area, middle of the U.S.
Smack dab in the center. Hi, Wendy. I think she was thinking more along the what state, my dear.
I know, but that's a general area, though. The middle of the U.S. is a general area.
Oh, Laurissa.
I'm just saying.
Evelyn's going to just, reach through the screen and just spank you.
I mean, like
Only if you use your hand to move my boy pencil shaving stuff.
Yes. Joyce
I
got it right. Joyce got it right. Yes.
have considered it blue, but I have a problem with waiting. I would have to wait for them. So, Amazon has them in a full set, all ready to go. You don't have to wait for them. I just need $1,300 to get them.
I wish I had $1,300. You can drive 11 miles and be in Missouri. Yeah, I live about an hour and a half from Kansas City and then 3 hours from St. Louis. Give or take traffic. Depends on traffic.
Oh no, Mandy.
Oh yeah, so you're in St. Louis. Yeah, I'm more central area.
Well, they're on Amazon US for 35 US dollars. So I'm not sure what that would be there.
Oh, you would have to do math to figure it out.
Well, yeah, exactly. And I suck at that. So
I don't like math.
that's what I have Evelyn for. Evelyn is an accountant type person. She does math all the time. Evelyn likes math.
Yeah, I'm not the greatest at math.
I make Bob do all the math. Because Bob does all the math really fast.
Like it takes me a bit just to do like normal addition, subtraction kind of stuff for like making change if somebody pays like their medical bills at work. Like I have to sit there and I have to like literally like write out the change and like write out how I'm gonna give it to
that
them.
much I can do. I'm not that bad. I'm
Well,
thinking
it's like
more
I know
division
that I know all like the concept of stuff and everything, but like trying to get my brain to work whenever like I'm kind of trying to just get it done.
do other things. Yeah.
Like it makes it a little hard, but I get it done though.
Well, that's good. Yeah, they're much more expensive on AliExpress.
I've heard of AliExpress, but I haven't actually like gone on there to look at anything.
Yeah, exactly, Shadow Guard. And we're doing this as a fall color, a fall picture for our Facebook groups event. So we're trying to do them in some fall colors. I've got some purples going on in here too, but not as the main color. I'll put in some purples for some darker colors. And yeah, Evelyn does government audits, so,
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a very math-minded individual.
Nice. I mean, I can't say like I'm terrible at math, but like I'm okay at it. I'm
Yeah.
not the best.
You're not a math-minded individual.
Yeah.
Evelyn's a very math-minded individual, and she's awesome. So
Yeah.
she bought one of my pencil holders.
Yeah.
So she has one of my pencil holders now. Evelyn got the very first revamped one. Now it holds the Caran d'Ache. Holds everything up to a Caran d'Ache now.
Are those like even more expensive than Prismas, but
Yes.
like up there with like Faber-Castell polys?
Higher.
Higher than Faber's? Wow. I've always been jealous of like the polys. Like I would love to have polys someday. But I'm good with my Prismas. I love my Prismas.
Yeah, that was my issue, is I didn't like Prismas. So
my first ever set of Prismas I actually found at Sam's Club. Like it was a 24 pack. I found it at Sam's Club, and like I was like, "Hey, I'm getting this set."
Yeah, I didn't like them. My very first set was the set that I won from Coloring Book Cafe for one of their contests.
Their contests.
Yeah. That I wasn't good enough to win, that I just, whatever she was saying.
I don't miss that group.
Me neither. Well, I miss the group itself. I don't miss some of the people in it.
Well, I mean, after you get told that basically you colored a picture incorrectly, like that's where I was like, yeah, no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is, I miss the group itself. I don't miss some of the people in it.
I mean, their artwork is really nice. Like I really like their artwork in their books, but yeah, like
yeah. Well,
we're off to bigger and better things.
Yeah, we forgot to do our moment of silence at 11:11.
Oh, oops. Oh well.
So, in the U.S., 20 years ago, planes hit the towers in New York, the Twin Towers.
They also hit the Pentagon, and they crashed in the field.
Right. And killed many, many, many people. So every year on the 11th, typically, like I'm from Canada, so I'm not as connected to it as a lot of people are. But normally what I do every year is at 11:11, I try to maintain 11 seconds of silence. So what I'm going to do is, I know it's a little bit later than I normally do it because now it's 11:19. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute the microphone, and I'm going to sit for 11 seconds in silence. If you would like to join me, please do, and show some respect and what's the word I want to say? I hate it when my words leave me. Show some respect, honoring the people that we lost during that time. All right, guys, so I will be back in 11 seconds. Okay, well, thank you so much for that. Yeah, it is an emotional thing. Louise, I am from British Columbia. And hello, Louise, if I missed you.
Welcome, welcome.
And thank you all for not chatting during that. That was wonderful. Yeah, it was a difficult thing to see, even in Canada. I was watching the news at the time that it happened, and it was scary. And I couldn't imagine what everybody's family was going through at that time. All right, so I think I've got the leaves done. All right, so I'm going to move down, put these back in here. I'll show you what I've done so far, and then I'm going to move into this center area and do a little bit of it as well. Yeah, exactly. It was horrible to watch. Ah, you're in Manitoba. That is where my stepfather's mother is I think in Manitoba. Either Manitoba or Saskatchewan.
Ooh, Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan.
It's flat.
It is flat. It is very flat.
There was like this old TV show that my uncle would watch, and it was based out of Saskatchewan. And like that was like the running joke of the entire show of like it was flat.
Yep, Saskatchewan is definitely flat. That would be why they call it the Flatlands. No problem at all, Evelyn. Briggs has to go out before stream. Definitely. I'm glad you're going to take us with you. But we are not cleaning up after him.
Yeah, that's not fun.
So I'm just putting in the greens for the grass. Just the base color. Yeah, exactly. Most people do know where they were, unless they're too young to remember. Like my older son doesn't remember because he was a little bit too young.
Yep, it depends on where you were at and how old you were.
Set the time. But yeah, it was not something that was, it was hard to watch. It was the year before my youngest was born, so he never saw anything of it. But yes, his stream during the stream. Yeah, exactly. All right, so this is what I've got done so far. So I've got a tree done, and I've got the top part of, Larissa's got 2 trees done and the entire top. Yeah. I suck at this.
No, you don't.
I think I'm a little too detailed on all of this.
We just have different coloring styles. How we tackle coloring a picture.
Yeah, it was definitely disturbing. And I think Larissa has her mic still muted
What do you mean?
because I can't hear anything.
You can't hear me? Oh, hey, it's alright. Shouldn't work. Hello?
Switch back
Hi.
over.
Hello? I mean, I didn't have it muted. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't color fast and color well. It's either color well or color fast. Although, when you speed it up,
Yeah, when you speed it up, it's a completely different thing.
I can't hear Larissa.
What?
So
What?
I don't know why.
I can't.
Let's make sure that I haven't muted the chat. Yes, I did. Never mind. It's me.
Oh my gosh. I was going to say, like, the whole time I am talking to you.
Nope.
I was getting concerned. That honestly would be something that my friend would do. Like, he would, like, be, like my friends, sometimes they, like, mute their mics and they don't realize it. And so they will spend, like, whole 15, 20 minutes talking. And then they realize it that we could.
I hit the wrong thing.
Oh, goodness.
Trying to click away from my mic thing because I had to turn it up so that I could hear you.
I'm gonna say, like, I was talking the whole time. So.
Yeah, nope, you're not talking anymore. Shh.
Not nice.
I didn't do it on purpose.
I'm gonna tell my mama on you.
Go ahead. Is she in stream today?
She said she was still at work and she was training a new guy, so I don't think she's in stream unless she catches like the end of it. So I was like, it's fine, Mama. We stream for 2 hours and you can watch after.
then you can tell on me. By all means, tell on me.
That's just like so like. I always think of like little kids be like, I'm gonna tell my mama on you.
Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah, I come from a generation where we used to play jump rope with sayings like my mother and your mother were hanging out the clothes.
Yeah.
Most people, younger people, don't know what the rest of that is. The other people that are a little bit older in chat will know what the rest of that is. But it's something that, people will get very offended by now.
There's a lot of things people get offended by now, and it's like, why? Why was your time getting offended? Like, just move on.
Yeah. But it's just a silly saying for jump rope. It's like, it's not
I
not
was
like,
never really all that great with jump rope. Like I would fail miserably
oh,
with jump
I
rope.
would turn the rope. Don't ask me to jump in it. I'll turn the rope.
And let somebody else get all tangled up. Yeah, that's what I would do too. I would turn the rope too.
I'll turn the rope.
And then I would start turning it really, really fast, and then I would get all tangled
Yes,
up in the
exactly,
person.
Louise. That song would be so wrong today. People would be very upset if you said that today to a child. First of all, they would be wondering why people were hanging out their clothes. Don't you have a dryer?
Hey, there's nothing wrong with using a clothesline, but then your clothes would smell like the outside world, and sometimes it's not a great thing.
Yes, but to a child,
Right.
the first thing is, "What's wrong with you? Don't you know what a dryer is?"
Hey, it saves energy though to put it out on a clothesline.
I know it does. But I'm talking about children.
Yeah.
Children don't care about saving energy. Putting it out on the clothesline when we were kids was, a normal practice. Yeah. Even if we had a dryer, we only used it in winter.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. In winter, you still had frozen clothes sometimes, depending upon how cold it was. We we
Yep.
we never dried because when I was growing up, dryers weren't big enough to. But we never dried bedding in the dryer. It was always hung on the line. Even if it was the dead of winter, it hung on the line because it was too big to fit in the dryer.
It was always like if you wanted to wash bedding, you would have to do like one blanket at a time.
Yep. Yeah.
Otherwise, you would overfill it.
Yep. You can wash it, but you couldn't dry it. The dryers were much smaller than the washers were, and they would not fit bedding at all. Children's bedding maybe, but we used to have the sheets freeze on the line all the time. It wasn't horrible. It was kind of actually. It's probably why I enjoy having cold sheets, but.
Hey, they say like having cooler sheets in a cooler room actually helps you sleep better.
Yeah. Tell that to my husband. Yeah, exactly. Freezing actually sterilizes the clothes, so. It was good for us. All right. So I got that done. Now I'm going to work on some of the water. And we're getting close to being almost time to go. So it's ridiculous that it's almost been 2 hours.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Yes, we did actually at one point have a hand crank wringer. Those were not fun. I think we upgraded to that before I had to do the laundry, though. I used to watch my mom use them, and it's like, ay, ay, ay. We actually had a proper washing machine by the time I was doing the laundry. I'm old, but I'm not that old. I think Mom got an actual washer when I was about 5 or 6. I don't know. I was young. If my stepmom was here, she'd be able to tell me, because she'd just ask Dad. Alright. So hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm just putting in the water for this wonderful little river. I'm trying to get at least half of this picture, at least one part of each element done. And I want this one. You're concentrating too hard?
Who's concentrating too hard?
You're quiet.
Oh, I was messaging a friend.
Oh, well, see? I know where.
Complaining that he was bored, so I told him to watch the rest of the stream, and then he wouldn't be bored.
Yeah, come talk to us. We'll keep you entertained for a little while.
Oh, he said he's watched most of it already. So how come he hasn't talked to me?
Yeah, I was always afraid of the ringer too, Tammy. Even in the electric one, I didn't like the ringer.
I just called him a lurker. I was like, bro, you lurker. Didn't even say anything.
He can be a lurker. I like my lurkers. My lurkers are awesome. Lurkers are awesome as long as they like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah. Nah, I always give him crap. It's just the running thing.
Yeah. That's what our friends are for, aren't they?
Yes.
Exactly. I want a button for folding too. Lurkers unite. There would be my husband lurking too.
I think my hubby's lurking as well.
Hi, Tracy. Oh yeah, everyone can lurk. There's lots of space for lurkers.
I know. I was just giving my friend crap though.
I know, but it's funny. That's what I'm saying. Is all the lurkers came out. Wait a minute, I'm a lurker.
Yeah.
I love all my lurkers. My lurkers are awesome. We've got Ashley in there lurking somewhere. Barb even lurks every once in a while.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to switch on over to the main.
Yeah, like our coloring styles are definitely different because you're doing just one half of your picture and I got like a lot going on.
Normally I do the whole picture, but for streams, I try to get at least a small bit of each element in.
Yeah, well, see, like I jump around, but like I get like big portions
Oh,
done.
awesome. Okay.
So
Awesome, Catherine. I will get to that after stream. Louise, see, that's what we're here for, is to keep you on your toes on things that are going on around you.
oh look, yeah. Speaking of which, just reminded me I have stuff for the washing machine. It was like I have laundry I need to fold, but am I ever going to do that? My husband will tell me I do that like once a month. I'll go put all my stuff away. He washes the laundry and then he'll put it in the basket and then I won't ever put it away.
I do the laundry every Sunday. I'm good about putting it away most of the time.
Most of the time.
Well, every once in a while there'll be like an odd set of clothes that ends up getting done really late, and I'll forget to put them away. And then Bob has to run around looking for his white shirts. But not very often. I do try to make sure I put all the laundry away. Oh no, you forgot about it last night and had to do it again. Ack. Yeah, I gotta do laundry on Sundays because Bob refuses to go to work naked.
Yeah, that would not be a good thing.
Keep on telling him, it's a suit. It's your birthday suit, but is it not a suit?
Oh, jeez.
But he says no. No, he has to wear this uniform, and so I have to actually do laundry.
He just messaged me. Let's see what he says.
Yeah, no, I do it on Sundays so that, like I said, Bob can go to work with clothes on.
Yeah, that's important. That's always important. Like my husband, he'll wash the laundry so that he makes sure that I have like my work clothes because I have work clothes and I have my clothes I wear at home. They're like separate because like I have to wear business casual to work, so completely different stuff.
So I do laundry to make sure that he has clothes for Monday morning.
Who's gonna get their picture done first?
You? Looking at yours, looking at mine, you. It might not be a work in progress one. I can honestly say I have less work in progresses.
Yeah, that is my problem. I have like a billion I need to get done.
I only have 2.
One of these days I'll have to do a video of like showing like literally all of the work in progresses that I have yet to finish. A whole video on just work in progresses.
Yeah, see, I only have 2 of those. This one and another one that I need to work on because, it's somebody's thing for the month. So I think it's Ashley's, but I'll have to look. No, it's Corey's. It's Corey's color along for the month for Colorfully Optimistic.
I've watched some of her videos.
Yeah, she's awesome.
I watch her. I watch who else do I watch? I watch colorist. I've seen Color by Moonlight. He used to be the bibliophile colorist. I've watched some of his. Let's see, who else have I watched like colors? I've watched like
Evelyn
Some
Colors and Amazon Tammy Colors and quite a few of them
I've
in the
watched
chat.
some other artists like Drawing with Waffles and Super Ray Dizzle and Chloe Rose Art. I've watched them. Mira Byler. There's some good artists to follow. I like watching their videos.
Yeah. Yeah, I have so many different ones that I watch now that I have
Yeah.
to prioritize them because otherwise I'd be sitting here all day and nothing would get done.
I've also watched like Coloring Bliss. I've seen her
Yeah.
videos, and
Yeah, I don't watch her as much anymore, but
there's a really, really good artist, Chris Chang. I don't know if
yep.
you've heard of her. Like, I actually
Yep.
followed one of her videos to color a picture out of one of Johanna Basford's books.
Yep. She's an awesome artist.
And she uses Prisma, so like I can just whip out my 150 set and then just like color along.
Yep. Yeah, another one that's really good is Color with Sammy. She's awesome as well. Yeah, you have 3 or 4 whips.
3 or 4 compared to my I don't even know how many. I should have counted them. I should have counted them to get like an actual number.
Yeah, Jazz is really good too. Yeah.
Yeah, I like watching Jazza.
Yeah, I have
Jazz
this
is
one.
funny. Like I watched I've played The Sims 4 before, and I watched Jazza trying to play Sims 4 as an artist. Like he made his character be an artist, and it was a hot mess, but it was funny.
Yeah, I think I color slow. I've just figured that out. I just color slow.
Well, like I start coloring on something and then I get sidetracked, and so like I go and I start something else and then I get sidetracked again, and that's probably how I got so many whips.
Probably. I used to color really, really quickly, and then I started I think I get obsessive about details because it takes me a lot longer now than it used to get through the details.
For me, it just depends on the picture and what kind of mood I'm in for like how detailed I want to make it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I get obsessive about the details, I think. But I'll have this one done by the end of the day if I don't save it for Work in Progress Wednesday. It's usually what I do is I save it for Work in Progress Wednesday because I do another stream on Wednesdays to finish the work in progress that I start on Saturdays.
Yeah, I'll probably like finish this like
in 2 minutes. Yeah, before
no,
we're done
not
for
in
the
2
day.
minutes. Not in 2 minutes.
We've got 10 minutes left. You've got time.
I mean, I still got to do like the mountains and the sky and the stuff up
Like,
here.
like I said, we've got 10 minutes left. You got time.
Never know.
Yeah, exactly. I've had to do that as well, Evelyn, because there's so many that I want to watch. And
I usually don't watch them live. I usually go back and I'll watch their videos afterwards. Like I'll sit there. I work on Sundays, and so I'll sit there on Sundays and watch them on my tablet.
yeah, well, there's a few of them that I can do that with, but some I really like chatting with, like Evelyn's. I like chatting in there, and Emily's, and Tammy's, and Corey's, and I like chatting in them all. And I would end up with a huge amount of time sitting in front of the YouTube, just watching the videos.
Hey, but that's fun though.
Yes, but it's not good for my eyesight, and it doesn't get coloring done very well. It's hard to watch chat and color all at the same time. Although I did okay last night. I actually watched Emily stream, colored a picture, and filmed it, and did a speed color all at the same time. I got talent last night.
I mean, sometimes like I'll sit in a Discord chat with my buddies and like I'll color and stuff, make videos while I'm in that chat, but I'll have like the video muted and stuff so like they can't hear what we're saying. And I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I'm working on a video." Like they can't hear you, they can't hear me. We're good.
Yeah, exactly, Evelyn. You listen to everybody 2 times speed and everybody sounds like a chipmunk. There are some people I can't watch at 2 times speed because I can't do the voice. I just can't. Yeah, I was multitasking. I had it all
Multitasking
going.
is fun.
I had it all going on last night all at the same time. It was awesome. And I was even keeping up in chat in Emily's stream too, which is amazing. Because sometimes even not doing something, I can't keep up to chat. Yeah, can't color and watch live. Just doesn't happen. I have that problem too, Evelyn. Like I said, it was amazing that I actually kept up in chat. And yeah, Sammy 2 times speed is funny. It's hilarious. Another one that's really good in 2 times speed is Emily's really funny in 2 times speed. Corey's really funny in 2 times speed. Tammy, the weird thing is that Tammy, yeah, Shannon's great in 2 times speed. Your videos, Tammy, in 2 times speed, really, there's not a lot of difference to your voice. Like, it doesn't seem to change your voice at all. It's really kind of cool. Because I like your voice the way it is. So, yeah. I like watching people's streams in 2 times speed. Especially if I want to be cheered up. Because sometimes it's like just hilarious. Poet Spice. Absolutely love Poet Spice's videos on regular speed. But in 2 times speed, she's freaking hilarious. I have never laughed so hard than watching Poet Spice in 2 times speed. Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't go too chipmunky, and it doesn't change a lot, which is great because I like your voice. But Poet Spice, she's got an awesome voice too, but she has a lot of energy. So when you turn her up to 2 times speed, her energy matches her voice, which is awesome. Yeah, Belinda is good too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's a lot like that. Belinda.
Hey, my mom's in the chat. Mom's in the chat. Hi, Mom.
Hi there, Lean.
It's Leanne.
Is it Leanne?
Yes.
Well,
the only time she's ever been called Lean is whenever somebody called on the phone and was like, "We're looking for Lean Subring." And it was like from Earthlink.
Well, I'm sorry. It's like Lee is either Lee or Lea. Hers is lean. Oh, sorry.
Oh gosh.
I think somebody forgot something off her birth certificate.
I'm
just Rissa. There we go. She forgot something off yours too.
No, no.
I know, I'm just teasing. My mom wasn't much better. She named me after a man, so, you know. Not that I mind if she's watching, which she's not. There, I almost got the grass done.
You almost said grass cut.
Yep, I almost got the grass cut. Hold on a sec. I gotta cut this in here. And Tammy, can you, Tammy or Evelyn, because I know Evelyn's got to go pretty quick here and get her stream all set up. If you can pop Evelyn's channel into the chat, Evelyn will be coming on in 4 minutes. So if everybody from over here wants to head over there and watch Evelyn, I appreciate you all coming and visiting. Laurissa, thank you so much for hanging out and visiting with us and coloring along.
We still got 4 minutes. Like,
yeah, it'll take me about 4 minutes to say goodbye to everybody. You ain't watched a lot of my streams, have you?
Still got 4 minutes.
I'm just getting them all ready. Because, you know, it takes a while. Thank you both very much. I'm going to just pop that up into the pinned messages. Yeah, Renee is female spelling of Renee. And from what I understand of it from school. And Rene is masculine, from what I understand of it. I always thought my name was a girl's name too until I hit elementary school and they started trying to teach me French. But it's
Canadian. French in elementary school?
Yeah, in Canada you do, because Canada is a dual.
Oh, I didn't learn French until high school. So
yeah, we learned French in elementary school. Well, we start learning French from the first time that you go to school in Canada, because it's our second language. At least in BC we did. I don't know about the rest of Canada, but in BC we did, because French is our second language because of Montreal, Quebec, things like that. Great big huge province on the other end of the country that yeah. I didn't learn French very well. Well enough to argue with my teachers that they were saying things wrong. Yeah, in Germany, the kids in kindergarten learn English. Yeah. Yeah, it's just like here, you know, where I grew up. As soon as you start school, your lessons were both in French and English. I don't know if it's still that way, but when I went to school, it was. All right. Well, I think I'm going to say I'm done for the day for now, because it is 1 minute to. So I want to say thank you all very much for joining myself and Laurissa. Thank you, Laurissa, for joining us here in the corner. I appreciate you hanging out and coloring, and I can't wait to see yours posted to the Facebook channel. I will finish this probably on Work in Progress Wednesday. I will work on it until then, but we will probably finish it on Work in Progress Wednesday. Exactly, Blue. People need more French in their lives. That's right. So, of course, go on over to Evelyn's channel.
Yep.
And hang out with her. I will be over there shortly.
I'm planning on putting a few more YouTube videos up on my channel. I don't have any set schedule. I just do it whenever I have time. So
Awesome. Awesome. So,
yeah.
of course, Larissa's channel is in the About section below the video. Make sure you go over there, say hello, and of course, like, comment, and subscribe. Most of all, always remember to relax, color, and stay safe, everyone. Thank you all very much for joining me, and I will see you all over on Evelyn's channel. Until next time, bye-bye for now. Want to say goodbye, Laurissa?
See you guys later.
All right, bye.